Y'all, we're back with something new, and it'll be up to you if we continue this, but let's talk about uh and just like that. Because I never watched Sex in the City. Confession. These are my confessions, all right? But with season 3 of And Just Like That coming out, we thought it might be advisable to go ahead and check it out. So I have binged the first 2 seasons of And Just Like That and have just watched season 3, episode 1, and there's a lot to talk about. But the main question I have is, where the heck is Nya?
Only apply that. Get it, don't be timid when you ain't apply that. Love a bone, give along, leave it. I don't want no trip, baby, spread like
My name is Ashley, and this is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all things TV and movie related, and I am here to put you on, okay? You guys, welcome back to the channel. I am excited to get into this because although for me, season 1 was lacking, by the end of season 2, I was invested in these ladies. I wanted to know what was going on. I was here for all of that. So let's get into it. And how I'm going to do this review recap is going to be character by character. I'm only going to focus on the main characters that I've kind of grown an attachment to because not a ton happened in this first episode, y'all. But let's start here with the elephant in the room. Dr. Nya Wallace is not here. Wanted to talk about her because at the end of season 2, baby, she's with Shaza Zulu, right? Reference. If you get it, the girls that get it, right? And so I just knew she was going to be in this new space and super excited. We had found out about her ex having the baby and all that. And I just knew we were going to transcend after Carrie's, goodbye party. I knew we were going to go somewhere. Well, the actress who plays Nya, Karen Pittman, will not return to And Just Like That, at least not for season 3. And apparently, according to People magazine, it is due to her show, The Morning Show on Apple TV, and the Netflix series Forever, which we covered. Go back, run that live up. It was a really, really great discussion. So onward and upward for Karen Pittman, who played Dr. Nya Wallace. But I will say, I enjoyed her character. By the end of season 2, I was like, okay. Like, I was really here for her and invested in her storyline to see what the end was going to be for her. We won't see her, but I'll hold out hope because maybe if there's a season 4, maybe we'll get Dr. Nya Wallace back. But you guys, let's get into Carrie, honey. Now, Carrie, y'all, I can't stand Carrie. I can't stand Carrie. I literally despised her season 1. By the end of season 2, I'm warming up a little bit to her. But honestly, I'm just like, girl. What I will say, my good sis dresses down. All right. I love the new brownstone at Gramercy, or excuse me, the townhouse. I think it's beautiful, but I really hate the way things were left between she and Aidan. Knowing just a little bit of the lore there, how she devastated his life because they reiterated over and over and over again in season 2, that was just for the fans. This whole thing, I need my youngest child to be an adult before we can pursue this. So I just need 5 years. I was like, are we serious? Is she finna wait? Like, that's what we're doing. But I do think maybe that's some get back for the fans that the writers just kind of threw in there. You guys drop it in the comments and let me know. So, of course, she's finally starting to get the townhome together. And she's still holding on to Aidan. Honey, he's beating the meat in the truck outside of the farm. She's faking it over the phone. I just don't know how much this is going to last long. How much longer can this last, you guys? She's got an alarm going off in her house that she can't seem to turn off. Kitchen door. And my thing is, Carrie, what are we going to do? What are we gonna do? She goes out to support Charlotte's oldest. She wants to go see this ballet dancer, honey, that she's in love with. And while she's there, Anthony's like, so what are we doing? Like, this is a relationship. This is what we're doing. And of course, she didn't like that. She walked away. But Anthony won't wrong. He won't wrong, y'all. Drop it in the comments. Let me know, is this Aidan Carrie situation going to work? Is she going to put in all of the work because she's broken his heart, so completely in the past? I mean, we got warnings from his ex-wife, don't hurt him, don't hurt these kids. You're going to have to answer to me. Y'all let me know. Next, we have Lisa, Miss Wexley, honey. And we know that off of the heels of the finale of season 2, she was pregnant, lost the baby, but also had this opportunity for this PBS documentary highlighting Black women throughout our times. And so now, I guess, without the pressure of that, we are seeing kind of contention in her relationship. I'm definitely interested to see what's going to happen because they've kind of been the have it together family, have it together couple. Like she's going to make it work and make it do what it do. But I wonder if these 10 episodes for this PBS special that she's working on is going to take too much out of her. Mind you, I believe, is still running for office. So there's kind of that. There's definitely some palpable tension between the two of them. Definitely not on the same page. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen there. What we do know is she's going to get this content ready. She's going to get these episodes done, but at what cost, right? Like, will it cost the relationship? Will it cost, some other collateral damage? We'll see, because honestly, has she even had time to cope with the loss? Y'all drop it in the comments and let me know. Next, we have Charlotte. Charlotte, I guess, is getting a little chunky, honey, and Mr. Burton has been falsely accused. This old lady who's as crazy as a Betsy bug has claiming that Charlotte's dog done attacked her little dog, got the dog watcher, issues with the dog washer. She can't take Mr. Burton to boarding, nothing, because this lady has besmirched Mr. Burton's name all over Manhattan, apparently. And so now we need to get to the bottom of it. So Charlotte's on a mission, of course, to deal with that. And also, I guess, is the dress here? I don't think the dress is in this season. I think that was probably the end of season 2. She was getting chunky, trying to lose some weight, whatever. But now you guys know that she's a hit at the art gallery. She is doing the bomb.com work there, selling all of the things. And so the girls want to take her out to show her a good time. And Charlotte gets drunk, honey, comes home and lets the whole family have it. Like, I was somebody before I was your mom. I was somebody before I was your wife. I'm somebody. All right. And so now I think we're going to see her come into her own, especially now that the kids have autonomy. The husband, you can pull your weight. I know it seemed like you did a lot. You can do more. Right. I'm here for this progression in Charlotte. And by the end, Mr. Burton is vindicated. We discover there's another bullying dog in the dog park. Easing on down the road to Seema. Seema's cool, right? Seema, aka Mississippi Masala. She grew on me. I didn't know quite what to make of her. It really gave me the ick in season 2 when she was like, yeah, Carrie, I'm not sure about that. Since you have Aidan, I have nobody. I might not ever find love. I think that's really crazy. If someone is your friend, they're your friend. So to think that Carrie finally being happy would upset her, it was just weird. But now she's back. They summered together. And so now her director is on location and, she's got to wait 5 months and she's finding it very, very difficult. They are 2 ships passing in the night. Each are missing their calls. She and Ravi break up. Does Seema really, really want someone? 5 months isn't a long time to wait. I'm really curious about how ultimately her path is going to wind down, because she always makes it known that maybe love isn't for her. You know what I mean? So I wonder if it'll be self-fulfilling prophecy. Now let's get over here to Miranda, honey. Miranda works my last nerves. And why in the world was Rosie O'Donnell over here? Miranda's got to be more careful who she picks up in bars next time. All right? Because Miranda, what the hell are you doing? And you'll go for anybody. At this point, I mean, at least Callie, aka Shay, was, cute. But girl, what are we doing? And then you got in that box and was probably doing the most. I'm so glad they didn't go in depth in the love scene. But Miranda is like super oversexed at this point. I don't know what the problem is. Like, I don't know. She's been married for so long. Maybe there is this thing that she never got to quite. Well, no, she did. She got to sow her oats, but I guess not as a lesbian, because now she is saying that she's living her best life. She is a lesbian, but ma'am, you smashed a nun. You smashed a nun. And now you want to ghost her because she was a virgin. Like, Miranda, stop it. Be particular, please. 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 I don't know. She is moving along in her career. I'm excited to see that. I want to see more of the work, why she was going to school the last couple seasons, and actually see her move in that. I guess it feels like a midlife crisis for Miranda. It's felt that way since she hooked up with Shay in the first place. And now I'm like, your random hookups with none. Really, Miranda? Miranda's Aggie. She's probably my least favorite character right now, but you guys drop it in the comments. Let me know what you thought of season 3, episode 1. We will be back on Friday to have a live discussion to really do a deep dive into the first episode of this 3rd season. But yeah, let me know, y'all. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all of the things, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.